So they coming up with a new prison that allows inmates to serve years of their sentence in just a matter of minutes.
Tell me everything.
What's up, y'all? I am back with another video. Y'all, this right here is just, it's crazy because I'm like, what in the world is the government up to? Like, they got to be up to something sinister. So, y'all heard the beginning of the video where she was saying that the prisoners are now going to have a choice as to whether they get the time, like them 10s, 20s, lifetime sentences versus getting, and y'all listen to this, getting a chip implanted into them. Yes, a chip implanted into them. And when they have the chip implanted into them, the government will be able to control like their emotions and everything. But I don't think that they have thought of the repercussions of this whole thing. But y'all, let's check out this video and then we'll talk a little bit more when it goes up.
So they coming up with a new prison that allows inmates to serve years of their sentence in just a matter of minutes. So the criminals is going to have a choice to spend tens of years behind bars, or they can make the choice to get the artificial memory implanted into their brain. So this process is called Cognify. And the intent of it is to treat the criminal like a patient. They're going to try to change the person's brain chemistry. After this process, when they re-enter society, they will be new and reformed, and they won't even be capable of committing any other crime. The chip can make the patient feel empathetic. Depending on the severity of the crime, the chip can also make you feel the emotional and physical pain of the victim and the family members. You can feel what they felt. So the process only takes about 7 minutes. But to the patient, it seemed like it had been years. Last year, the U.S. government spent $8.7 billion taxpayers' dollars on the prison. They say with this new prison, they can save money for health care, education. Also, they feel that it will be so many reformed people that doesn't commit crimes. Y'all leave in the comments and tell me what y'all think about this. Do y'all think this is actually going to work? Or do y'all think that they're creating something that they don't even know that they're creating?
They are definitely creating a monster. Okay, if you think about it, let's just think about it. They're going to erase their memory, and then they're going to make them feel empathy, which means they're going to make them feel what the family felt, what the victims felt, and things like that. That's going to lead to increased suicide. You can imagine people will unalive themselves because of the grief. And then can you imagine if then people feel so much grief that they just constantly go up to them people's houses and go to the family members' houses and just constantly apologizing because they feel so much guilt until it turns into like harassment. Like I could see this going so bad because someone else has control over your emotions. That is crazy. And it really, you know what? This is the enemy. This is the devil's way. This is Satan's way of trying to be just like God, because God created man in his own image, in his own likeness. And we are to be just like God. We're to think just like God. So the devil, he says, okay, you know what? I'm going to do the same thing. But you want to take criminals and you want to take, people that have done all kind of crimes, you want to take them and try to switch their minds around so they could think like you. Because they definitely ain't finna be thinking like God. They ain't finna be around here helping the poor and stuff like that. I just doubt it. It's not going to be the way that they think it's going to be. I really believe that the government is up to something sinister. I really feel like this is this is a battle. It's a battle. It's a spiritual battle. And yes, we can see the remnants of it here on earth, but this battle is spiritual that we are fighting. And I really believe that our days are shortened. I believe our days are short. I believe that it is almost time. It's almost time for Jesus to come back, because The devil is literally trying to have free reign over this earth. He's literally trying to get as many people as he can because his time is short. And you know, the Bible speaks of that. So I really feel like this is just, is this the mark of the beast? Because that's what it sounds like. I mean, anytime you're getting something implanted inside of you that will control your whole, it erases your memories. People are trying to be so much like God. It's ridiculous. And you know, the Lord said he'll have no one else before him. And this reminds me of the Tower of Babel, where they were trying to, they were trying to build a tower up to heaven. And God said, you know what? I'm gonna make it to where y'all don't even understand each other, you know? And because that's all I see. It's like humanity is trying to climb their way up to God's level, but we're never gonna get there because we're not supposed to be there. We're not supposed to be there. Yeah, when I saw this video, it just really struck a nerve because I said, Lord, what in the world is going on? But anyways, y'all let me know. How do y'all feel about this? Do y'all feel like this could actually work? Is there anybody out there that thinks that this is going to work? And if you do, let me know in the comments why. Because I don't. Right? My God. But if you think that it's not going to work, then let me know down in the comments, what do y'all think the negative ramifications that can happen? Like, what do you think? Like, I mean, there's so many. This can go in so many bad directions, to where we have an increased number of suicides. We have increased amount of, unalivings going on in a certain area. Like, this is just, it's gonna, yeah, this ain't gonna work at all. But anyways, oh Jesus.